Welcome back to Let's Play Parasite Eve 2. Where we last left off, where did I last leave off? We cleared the Neo-Arc, didn't I? And, like, the walkthrough didn't even mention, just like, oh, and go back, talk to Pierce for some extra dialogue or anything. I guess they just pretty much said, just get to the, elevator thing. But I went back to talk to Pierce here. It's been a few days since I last recorded, and I noticed he has new dialogue, which would kind of be understandable. So you did it at last, sire. I knew you'd be up to the task. But there's bad news. The Neo-Arc generator was just enhancing the barrier's power. The real enemy lies below. That pupa thing, it's called a reactor. Some sort of catalyst and is promoting its growth. I think it's her, the queen of the AMCs. If we can get the queen, the case is closed. It's just like, yeah, points you in the right direction, even though the map clearly, like, as you can see, right, here, it's just like, go there. Anything else to say, Pierce? Pierce! So, as to where we can find her, it's on your map, dumbass. The best bet is to use the lift next to the one leading to Neo-Arc. Anything else? Be careful. It's kind of weird because we see the golems getting loose, but they haven't quite got to here yet. I wonder what'll happen then. Because, you know, Pierce is in this room, and they clearly raid this room because they turned the security back on. What does it say, anyway? It disappeared. Now to find the power source. Ah, yeah, the barrier that was blocking off the other elevator. I actually just went there off screen and actually fought that giant, you know, experiment thing that Eve controlled. And I freaking somehow defeated it with barely any ammo. I mean, like, actually, let's have a look-see how much ammo I've got. Look at that. 8 freaking grenades. I had jack shit for grenades, and not only that, but, well, I guess I really don't. I have literally no ammo for the handguns. And I was like in the battle, ran out of grenades, like, ah, fuck. Just like, okay, we'll use one of these. Nope, no ammo whatsoever. It was like, oh, fuck. And so I just somehow defeated it with a combination of PSI abilities and the rifle and shotgun, because those are the only 2 weapons I could use. I could have probably used the baton as well, but I don't think that'd do too good against it, you know? Pain in the ass thing is just like, what do? I mean, like, really? I haven't really got much inventory space. I should probably store 1 or 2 items, maybe one is this and the Ring of Solution, maybe. I gotta stock up on shit. You know, this whole LP is like gone from just like, oh, well, just on-screen stuff we haven't seen, to just like, no, we're doing, well, technically that Pierce scene was, you know, new and all, but now it's kind of different now. It's as if we're just like, playing it as normal now, but I've stored these quite a while back. Just move this over here, and move this over here. Just like, I might as well, I'll off-screen and meet you essentially at the elevator. I'm just gonna stock up on ammo, and I will be there. So meet you there. Well, not physically meet you there. If I saw you there, I wouldn't know how that would make any sense, but you get the idea. Whatever. Stocking up on ammo, off-screening. Holy shit, look how much BP I've got at this point. It's just like I barely buy anything, really, don't I? It's just like ridiculous. Stock up on a shit ton of grenades. Wait, we can only have that much grenades? Oh, 100. I suppose it makes sense. At the same time, it doesn't, actually. Where does she store all this ammo, and yet maybe that's why we don't have much inventory room. I mean, look at Aya right here. She's got one of those, what's it called, a fanny pack or whatever. She's just wearing shorts, a jacket, shirt. I mean, she hasn't exactly... I mean, maybe she stole some stuff in the boot. You know, it doesn't make sense the more you think about it. Like, where would she store all her other guns? I mean, ammo... Well, even that seems kind of absurd, really. I mean, like, maybe healing stuff, maybe that seems reasonable enough that she puts them in her, like, jacket pocket or something, but everything else, like, she's got a grenade launcher, a freaking rifle that she's holding right now, 2 handguns, a shotgun, a baton, and, like, what else? She also has those other stuff as well. And she's also got a shit ton of ammo. And, you know, ring of solution. And, yeah, that's about it, really, isn't it? Yes, that's RPGs for you. Anyways, I'll meet you at the elevator. Elevator. The barrier generator must be below. I don't even know why I'm on screen. It's not like we haven't seen this before. There's one thing I'm curious about, though, before we engage in this battle. Yeah, it is! That area right there. You see it's highlighted in red? I thought so. It's like, when I saw in the walkthrough, it mentioned it's like technically counts as a part of the Neo Arc. So that's why. I was looking all over the entrance for this very specific spot. I was like, where the hell is that? And it's on the other elevator that leads to the barrier. Of course. It also kind of makes sense how it ends up leading to the elevator on the opposite side of the Neo Arc. Sort of, anyway. Maybe. I don't know, actually. Because it feels like it'd have to be quite a distance away, but it's mostly just going down rather than, you know, going all the way over that amount of distance. But maybe it is. I don't know. But, you know, the elevator from there leads up into the Neo Arc all the way on the left, doesn't it? Well, we'll get to that soon-ish. Can we target this thing first? Thank you. Take my MP. I destroy you for such things. Security ain't got shit on me. The golems haven't quite reached that yet. Come to think about it, they must also fix these damn things as well, isn't it? I mean, how do they go about doing that? They must be a really, really good tech staff they got going on. Well, I don't know what type of staff would be for, you know, fixing a bunch of security systems that fire at you and have cameras and shit. I have no idea. But those golems are clearly top quality at doing that. Go down to the elevator. Down we go. The deeper I go, the more my mitochondria act up. No, they're resonating. What's happening? Like someone rubbing the hair on the back of my neck. I wonder if she had any more things to say than that, and I just had to click on time. I don't know. When I went down there, like, before recording, she only said the first line, so it must be you have to click on the door before it actually gets down to initiate a bit more dialogue. Ow! Do you mind? Well, obviously. Otherwise, why would you be attacking me? There's another one, isn't there? Out of the way, bad guy. Oh, there isn't. I think it must be Eve, then. Hello, Eve. It's like, spoilers! Well, this is the second playthrough, so if you didn't see the first playthrough, which was pretty much the majority of this LP, then you kind of missed out on the plot there. I can actually take both, but I'm gonna do exactly what I did when I came here before recording and decided, you know what, screw it, because I, like, didn't stock up on ammo, and, you know, the trek from this place to the armory would be quite a trek to go with little armor, Considering the golems will be on the loose soon, you know. Be a pain in the ass. But Eve must have been the one absorbing it. Or maybe it was that. That one right there probably was. I guess we only had to defeat the fatty, I guess.
Behold in all his mighty glory.
And completely ignore him to destroy those. It stuns him as well when you destroy him, so that's cool. Okay, switcheroo, let's get the grenades. Not gonna piss about, grenades are good. They pretty much will stun him every single time. And by the time he starts to attack, you pretty much reload. Despite how slow the grenade may be to reload, gives you plenty of time to fire back. And I only had 8 grenades when I fought him off screen. And I still somehow defeated him. I was like using all kinds of shit, like the shotgun, the rifle. I was experimenting with all the PSI abilities and everything. It's kind of neat, I guess. I could have, you know, just like added energy shot, but you know what? Why not actually? Energy shot. It's gonna give him a little extra time to. Nope, you wasted your time, sir. It took too long, and now you're screwed. I mean, it doesn't really matter, really. I think we get some MP healing item or some shit from this fight anyway, so we could use all the MP to our content with the PSI abilities. But you know, the grenade does the job just fine. Boom shakalaka boom. This fight is kind of, you know, a bit tedious, really, isn't it? Even more tedious if you're not using the grenade launcher, because then it's actually challenging. I mean, I'm surprised I was able to get through it when I realized I had literally no ammo outside of rifle ammunition and shotgun ammo. It was like, oh shit, how am I gonna do that? But yeah, not too tough. I remember losing to it on my first playthrough. I'll be taking this. I guess I don't need it. Shit. That's always the case, isn't it? I don't want to take up too much of my inventory, though, and I have no inventory here. I'll just take the ringer solution. The bird is loud. What else is new? Kyle! We finally found our mark. That little one is the pilot, I'm sure of it. Where the hell were you all this time, then? I think you're right. Let's do what we came here to do. Imagine if she took off the helmet and it wasn't what she expects. It ends up being like some giant deformed spider head or something. Like, ah, shoot it, Kyle! It's Mini-Me! With voice acting. Loading. Hey, Aya. She might look like a cute little girl. But you sure she's not dangerous? Shh, quiet. This little girl. Her name's Eve. But how did you know that? Oh, wait. It was written on the helmet. This girl, she's pure, innocent. I can see it in her. I think I made this comparison before, but it reminds me of Final Fantasy VI, even though I haven't fully played through the game. That helmet is a brainwave amplifier. Heck, it's even the same company, technically, isn't it? Square. I saw something like it in an article a Japanese friend once showed me. Maeda, I imagine. Well, who else would it be? The organization owning the shelter was using her as a medium to control the ANMCs. It's also why when we leave this place, they raised her, taught her everything. Why, like, all the other ANMCs are suddenly, like, disabled and don't actually attack you because she's not there to pilot them. Supplied her with basic emotions. It was mind control. Even with me pausing there, it still took a long time to go to the next dialogue. Basic emotions. Fear. Brainwashed into heighten their self-preservatory instincts. How could they? She's so young. Look at his hand there, his wrist. It looks like it's broken, isn't it? But they failed, no? Things got out of hand, it seems. They really thought they could just control neo-mitochondria. Even normal mitochondria are avid opportunists. For neo-mitochondria, this was the chance of a lifetime. They pretend to be tame while they steadily multiplied with our help. Wait. You know, I bet those ANMCs in the Octopolis weren't just escaping the shelter. They were saying hello, a little demonstration. We're back. And shit. I know this information despite the fact that you don't realize I know this yet. Yes. And Eve didn't want to be used by them or by the humans. So what exactly is Eve? Is she human or something between it? I don't know. That's why she created the barrier. It was self-preservation. Preservation. Then she's like, wait a second. Yeah, she even is. Wait a second. How did you know about the ANMCs at the Acropolis? Ring, 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 ring. Just like, what the fuck is that? I hate ringing noises. Somebody changed the ringtone. It even, like, look at that, it even shows Eve's HP up in the corner, just like an indication. I mean, it could easily be Kyle as well, but it's Eve, because it's indicating it's like, oh, there will be a bit coming up here soon, where you will have to keep Eve alive, because she'll be accompanied here briefly. Ah! They put this on the little girl, that little girl. Who the hell could that be? It's actually gonna be quite a little bit different anyway from last time. Answer that phone before Eve loses completely. It's too loud to think, let alone talk. It's too loud to think, let alone talk. Just like, no man, I could stay here for hours. And by that I mean I could just leave the freaking game on like this and do something else for a few hours. And nothing would change! Building blocks scattered everywhere. She looks grown, but her heart is still that of a small child. These drawings are scattered around. Pictures of hacked bleeding bodies, drawings of charred corpses. I've never seen these subjects rendered in crayon. Clearly never watched horror movies with creepy kids in it, I see. You know, they always do that, isn't it? It's just like, you take like a child character and make them as creepy as possible, because in horror movies it's like, kids are creepy, man. It's just like, I don't know, it's just so many movies do that. It's like, what, just all the time. Especially, like, if it's like Asian based, the little girl with long hair all the time. The images they forced on her, so twisted and evil. Yet deep inside, she remained pure. I wonder how. Did her much conjure protect her, defend her mortal soul? Seems unlikely, but... There's a scary jack-in-the-box here, too. What a creepy face. Eve's drawings. Yeah, the jack-in-the-box kind of makes me think of, like, that new form of his executor in the Pokemon Moon and Sun, with a ridiculously long neck, only this one looks like a skull instead of 3 egg faces, and looks less derpy and more kind of just like, ah! What's this? I'll just borrow this, Eve. I'll be taking that. Isn't there a teddy bear as well? On closer inspection, these building blocks have slightly curved surfaces. It would be impossible to build with these. Even her toys are stressful. Cruel building blocks. Come to think of it, the walls are plain and lifeless. This is a very odd kid's room. Everything is designed to heighten mental stress. How terrible. Twisted children's toys. But isn't there a teddy bear there? The rest are just scary picture books. Twisted children toys and scary picture books. Hanging in the letters pack. There's still some left. So many ringer solutions, and I never freaking end up using any of them. Should have stored one of the other ones, honestly. Not that I really need all of these ringer solutions at this point, really. You know, as much, actually, let's switch a MD player. MD player with whale song discs. Whale songs disc prevents confusion in Berserker. Just switch it for the ridiculous handgun that has a ridiculous amount of ammunition. Should probably store that one, because really, I only really end up using one of them, and if I use the one with a lot of ammo, sure it fires a lot, but it's like, you can only, like, if you have max ammo, you can only do that 5 times before you run out of ammo. Well, with that, it's just 3 round bursting and all that, and it's kind of more reasonable on the ammo. Oh well. I think the teddy bear, whenever we freaking get it, I think is, goes to key items. Actually, it's right there, isn't it? Brainwashing monitor. That's not it. There's a movie where the main character is forced to watch images. The endless images brainwash him with subliminal suggestions. That must be why there are 3 monitors lined up here. Where's the teddy bear then? Monsters designed to fill the entire visual field. Monsters designed to fill the entire... Where is the bear? Teddy! I'm not Teddy from Persona 4, but the teddy bear, where is it? Oh, wait. Maybe she drops it at some point, actually. I can't remember. And it was last year when I recorded that part. Anyway, let's answer the bloody phone. Hi, I've got some big news. Get back here ASAP. That was different from last time. There was no answer on the other one. Well, how about that? Ah! I wonder if this tavern can make outside calls.
What? A child? Eve is a little girl. Whoa, talk about unexpected. Well, I'm glad you're both okay. You'll have to fill me in later. For now, get back here with that girl. If you need a pickup, send me your coordinates when you get outside. I'll send a chopper.
So how's our play data so far? Looking pretty decent, I suppose. Probably still get, like, I don't know, crap score. It's just like, no, you saved a few times. Score deducted. Even though you just destroyed everything in the game. Kyle! Kyle, you son of a bitch. Talk. Who was it? A friend.
A friend? You look pale.
We were cut off. Something's not right. Ah, yeah. I was thinking that because the way you just like, now that you think about it, the way you worded it probably was in like, just like, ah, shit, they're on to me, they're finally here, those bastard golems. Let's get out of here. I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's get out of here quick and shit. Yeah, let me just check over here one more time. Maybe I'll find something. The rest are just scary picture books. Scary, scary, scary. They're twisted. Twisted, I say. "28 minutes recording." Of course, some of it will be edited, but still. There's only a few bits in this part that will have anything different from the original playthrough. And that would just be the extra bit of Pierce talking.
Aye, this way.
Right. I am a golem.
I am also a golem.
Kyle, hurry up! That face.
Just like, yeah, I got this handy gas mask. Oh, I clearly came more prepared than you did.
Kyle. Kyle used the bed to block the gas, but it's still seeping in. Kyle, be careful. Something else in the room. This monster shows next room. I don't care about that. Where's my freaking items that I can't pick up? I just want to know what it is. There's something in here. Eve, 3 per day, do not forget. Oh man, that's even better. They were making her take these. Balls. Wretched balls. Son of a... Fuck it. Pisses me off to do that, but you know, this thing increases HP as well. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. As far as there's there, what? I don't have time to examine this. Well, you got a good point there. Very good point. We don't have a lot of time in this place. Let's go. She's shaking her head. Look at this. What's this? Eve's sister. And my... I don't need to see anymore. Well, you won't be seeing anymore if you don't get out of here fast. Eve. Your friend wants to stay here. We have to get out of this room. The walkthrough does specifically point out, walk to the elevator. Of course, it's kind of difficult to do that because you have to lightly, very, very lightly move the analog, like incredibly lightly, so that you barely make any movement at all. Okay, follow into the elevator. A transport lift, I don't know where it goes. Maybe later. When would that be? It's like, oh, when we're near dead, essentially, from the poisonous gas. All this just makes me think of the New Year video. Eve, what's wrong? Because I think I inserted that clip when we originally went through here. You ready to go any sea hunting? Except without the, you know, threat of actually being attacked by anything? Shit, they're even in the power plants? Wait. Ah, yeah, it's connected on the other side, isn't it? So the reason why these aren't actually attacking us is actually, I mean, they're even weakened and everything. Look at that. It's because Eve is no longer in the room, so they're obviously weakened and can't do shit. So it feels kind of dickish to attack them in such a state, but you know, kind of like going to 100%, I guess. So. Trying to reload. Remember when they give me quite a bit of trouble going through areas like this? Just like it always be such a pain in the ass to fight, but like that is just like really. They look weird like that. I mean, they look weird. I love it really, but they look even odder like that. Okie dokie dokie doke. Exclamation mark. Shoot him in his penis.
Aha! Hold it! Any funny stuff and I snap this little one's back in two.
Like you'd even do that. That'd ruin your plans, you dumbass. Maybe you would, I don't know. Why bring her into this? Let her go!
Okay, not! Haha! This is number 9 with the creepy eyes. I have the queen. Have the chopper on standby. And don't tell me get to the chopper in all Schwarzenegger voice. I'll kick your ass. I'll be out in 20. My voice went into an accent for a second there. Listen. Hey, listen, I'm not Navi, you son of a bitch. They're on to us. Make it quick. So as I was saying, I'd love to tarry with you, Missy, but I got bigger fish to fry. Not those stupid ones out there either. I'm sure you understand. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'll make sure my friend shows you a good time. He's a little on the big side, but he's the final boss, probably.
Wait! What do they do with her?
Don't you worry. The little one's my golden egg. Even though he threatened to snap her in two, she won't die. Can't say she'll really be alive either, but...
Hold it!
I forgot to express my sincere gratitude to you. Thanks to you taking down the barrier, I got my queen. I owe you one.
What? Wait, Eve! Why didn't you just... Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just because while he's got her kidnapped like that, shooting at him probably wouldn't be the best idea. Because the threat over him, you know, snapping her in two like he was going on about. Even though he just said, oh yeah, she's our golden egg, needed it alive and shit and all that. But then he's like, at the same time threatened that. But obviously Eve is not willing to, you know, take him up on that and just like, be like, no, he's bluffing clearly. This guy is an idiot. I mean, look at that. He sees... Oh, okay, he hit me that time. But he sees them clearly moving out of the way, and he still attacks in the spot. You're a dumbass, sir, dumbass. Now your ass is grass. Right then, I don't need that. Not that I can use it. I'm gonna go and kick everything's ass, and I'll meet you probably at the entrance to this place. So off-screening. Okay, this one's different, so I'll on-screen this. Because we technically didn't get the island on the original playthrough. We didn't actually see... They look like lobsters like that, like giant meaty lobsters. Is there any underground? Yep, as usual. And it's taking a while clearing all these bastards, you know? Well, at least they don't put up a fight. I wonder if there'll be any golems down here. Come on, make it interesting. Any golems? Nope. Is that the only thing down here? Yeah, literally the only thing down here. What's up with that, man? Well, I cleared the whole area, I think. Yep. Follow that man and pray that he's okay. And it's been 52 bloody minutes. I'll meet you at the exit. Maybe I will say something different, I don't know. If not, I'll meet you at the save point. Man, look at all those, man. It's like... is it Mission Impossible? Is that the film where it's like... Well, there's plenty of freaking films that have that, isn't it? Just like all those freaking red lines. Just like, how the hell are we gonna get through all that? And they somehow do, and it's like, holy shit, that's a lot of freaking shit to dodge. I wasted ammo on nothing there. Ow. We'll screw you too. Righto, I'll take that. You know what? I think this is how we get the teddy bear, if I recall. I think it's when we go back down here, maybe. Doesn't really matter either way, but no good. The button doesn't do anything. What? What blasphemy is this? What on earth is going on? Where's the bloody teddy bear? What floor am I on? Well, save point right there, isn't it? Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh man, even so, it's goddamn so much shit to clear. Ah. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go to the laboratory and I'm gonna save my game and do this some other time. I'll like off screen just kick everything's ass and record from, you know, once I've kicked everything's ass or found a teddy bear or something. I don't know. Where is that save point? Oh yeah, on the wall.
What? He took the little girl. That monkey man from the tower. Cowards! Taking a small child hostage. He used poison on my aunt too. A scum. Wait, you mentioned a helicopter, right? There's got to be an entrance besides the mine. Something they use for loading cargo. Go there.
Yeah, we've got to like get through the garage area. There's probably some other stuff as well. I'll check the walkthrough for that. We'll save that for another day. Because, well, it's like nearly 10 and, you know, I tend to upload around about like 10:30, you know. So, yeah. I was hoping I'd make more progress than that, but hey, what can you do? 57 minutes and that's all the progress we could get because of all the A&MC's battle. And it was mostly off screen. But anyways, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.